What is up, everybody? The Big Boss here, back with another YouTube video. Today, we're watching Cobra Kai Season 2, Episode 5, titled All In. So, it's been an interesting season so far. This episode's going to put us halfway through, and really at this point, they're just developing new relationships. As I said in the previous video, the relationship between Johnny and Miguel has changed a bit in that Miguel is starting to seem to not be so trusting of Johnny as he was in the first season. Keeps questioning a lot of stuff that he's doing. And then we see the opposite of that with Daniel and Robbie, where Robbie is giving into Daniel's expectations a little bit more, and Robbie's really growing because of it. I mean, realistically, the stuff that Daniel teaches is great for life. My big gripe has just been that Daniel's actions don't match what he says or what he alleges his beliefs to be. Sam, who's kind of been going along for the ride, I mean, she's got her own thing happening with her friend Aisha, maybe friend Aisha, and then the new character they just introduced, Tori. I can imagine that they're bringing in a female character to go up against an already established female character. I thought Aisha was going to be that character, to be honest. So the fact that they're bringing in a second character, I don't know what that's about. I guess it's for that surprise factor, but I don't really see the need for. I'm sure it's going to stir up the dynamic and what's already happening. Personally, I just feel like that's going to pull away more from the story than it needs to. Unless the story character is somehow tied up with what's already happening. If that's the case, okay, I'll buy it. I get it. But beyond that, to me, the introduction of this new character, Tori, just seemed a little bit gimmicky for the show. But we'll see what happens. Johnny has given Kreese a second chance. Confirmed it in the previous episode that he's getting that second chance. So we'll see what happens there. Miguel still doesn't trust Kreese, but it looks like Hawk is really into him. So we'll see where that goes. Also, one other thing that I didn't mention, not even in the previous episode, was Dimitri, who is Hawk and Miguel's friend, going to Miyagi-Do karate, which I kind of saw that happening in the All Valley Festival. Seemed to really be impressed by Miyagi-Do karate, especially with him not wanting to get physical. But I think he wants the knowledge, he wants the experience of knowing how to defend himself without the experience of getting knocked around, bullied around, hit, touched, whatever it is. He doesn't want that part of the experience. He just wants the knowledge. Really smart kid, very woke kid. But that's not what Cobra Kai is about. So it's been an interesting dynamic to see these three friends who were Eli, Miguel, and Dimitri, who have, through the series, kind of been growing apart, and now we come upon this point where Dimitri has gone with Miyagi-Do karate, while Eli, or Hawk, and Miguel are with Cobra Kai. So we'll see where that goes. We'll see where that takes us. We'll see how they develop those. Lots of stuff happening. They haven't really touched on the relationship between Robbie and Johnny a few episodes, or at least in one episode. So we'll see what happens there. As always, you guys, if you like this video, please click that like. As always, if you like this video, please click that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and click that bell to be notified every time I drop a new video. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you at the end of this episode.
No, you don't understand. My son is getting bullied every day. Yeah, they call him names. Freak, loser. You have to do something about this.
Okay, so they're gonna dive into Eli's story.
You realize what you've done?
The school needed to know that this behavior should not be tolerated.
I'm never gonna have any other friends besides Dimitri. I'm never gonna get a girlfriend. I'm never gonna be anything other than a kid with a weird lip.
And to see where the story may go.
Did you get that from me?
Maybe. Just grab my bag. We're out.
I wonder if those two guys are gonna switch over to Miyagi.
The whole fence? That's like 1,200 square feet. I'm not exactly the most flexible. And I have a little trouble maintaining balance. Hope that's not an issue. Can I at least use a roller?
What?
Splinter. How much longer are we doing this? My arms are getting tired. I've had to pee since before we started.
A little rusty, Sensei. What do you do? You damn the consequences and you power forward. You make a choice. You make a move. You go all in. I think the students got a lot out of the lesson.
The most important student was absent. Your boy. It's not right that he's over there.
Robbie wants nothing to do with me.
So you just teach these lessons? You don't really take them to heart? Go all in.
Something you should see. Very unprofessional, Sensei. Who the hell does this guy think he is?
You ready? Lights. Ah! You kicked me!
Why didn't you block, Dimitri? You know this. This is the muscle memory. Do you want to be here, Dimitri?
Not really.
Then why are you here?
I'm literally being threatened by my best friend. I just wanted to show I could fight back.
Hey, it's Jen. Talk some words. Maybe I'll call you back.
Is today Wednesday?
Yeah.
The new issue of Dungeon Lord came out. Do you guys want anything from the comic book store?
No thanks.
The one thing I do like about that kid's personality, Dimitri, is that even though he has a bit of a sense of self-awareness, he's not afraid. I mean, he is afraid, but he's still himself. That's the thing that I really like about it. Like, we know he's annoying. He says stuff that's irrelevant. He's looking for weight out of everything. He doesn't want to do any work. But that's because he doesn't like any of that. You know, I'm sure if you put him up to something academically, he'll shine from what we're seeing. Especially from how good his vocabulary or range of vocabulary is, considering the things that he said through the show. So the only good thing, well, not the only good thing, but the thing that I like about him is, despite all that, he is still himself. I think that's a great thing to see, despite everything else. If you don't like him, if you don't like his personality, if you don't like what he does or says or whatever, that's beyond the point. He's still him. I think that's great.
I could use a girl's opinion on this, actually. But you have to promise not to laugh.
I can't make that promise.
So what do you think?
I think you should delete that.
It's that bad?
It makes you look desperate.
Then how am I supposed to let her know how I feel?
You don't. And you know how to get over her? Have a little fun. And I know just the place.
Afternoon. Welcome to LaRusso North Hollywood.
Where's Robbie? Look, man, I'm not in the mood, all right? I've been to 3 of these damn LaRusso dealerships already. They said Robbie's been working here. Just tell me where he is.
I'm sorry. I can't do that. The one. Whoa. Okay? Ow!
Where's Robbie?
Jesus Christ! I don't know. He's not here. Probably Daniel's house. He moved in.
He lives with the LaRussos?
Still can't wait to read that new issue, huh? I saw your Yelp review. Take it down. I said take it down.
You think I'm afraid of you? I know who you really are. Eli.
Take it down, or we take you down.
You'd actually hurt me?
Hey, what's going on back there?
Of course they left.
It didn't have to be this way. You could have joined Cobra Kai. You're dead meat.
Get back. You guys need to back off.
5 against 3?
You saved your chicken.
Thanks.
Move my kid into your house?
You been drinking? Come in.
Hey, Mom told me. You guys okay?
Yeah, Dad, we're fine. Well, they were gonna hurt Dimitri. We had to do something. Are you mad at us?
Oh, I'm not mad. I'm proud of you. Don't be discouraged.
Come on. Let's face the facts. I can't sand the floor. I can't wax on. I can barely wax off.
Come on, show me sand the floor. Here? Yep, it's as good a place as any. Come on. Now we're gonna take it nice and slow. Sand the floor. Come on. Sand the floor.
You beat up Dimitri over a Yelp review? What the hell were you even thinking?
He joined Miyagi-Do.
So what? I like this. And I like these. But I'm not dating a bully.
You get into a fight?
With Miyagi-Do. We lost.
The fight is only over when you say it is.
Sounds like you and this Daniel guy have a lot of issues.
Issues. You don't know the half of it. And now he moves my son into his house. I just want to finish this.
The only way to end a rivalry is for someone to rise above it. You have to be the bigger man.
Sensei said to go all in and make a move, and I'm still trying to figure out what that means.
Make a move.
Still up too, huh?
Too much adrenaline. Do you want some more?
Never say no to free marshmallows. Ooh, whoa. I'm sorry. I've been in a bad situation for a long time, and now finally something good's happening. I can't mess it up.
They even took Mr. Miyagi's Medal of Honor.
Mr. LaRusso?
Dad, where are you going?
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Like you don't know. You're seriously gonna talk to me about disrespecting dojos after what you just did to mine? But you make it so easy to remember who the bad guy is in all of this. A sensei elevates. He doesn't teach destruction and disrespect.
I already said I don't know what you're talking about, LaRusso.
You don't earn a Medal of Honor by stealing it. He might teach you how to fight, but he doesn't know a thing about what it takes to truly win at life. The doors of Miyagi-Do wide open. You know I'm not gonna strike first.
I want to be a bigger man.
We'll see about that.
Where do you think you're going?
I never liked to hear.
That's like half his team. I knew that kid was gonna leave at some point because he didn't seem to agree with whatever Hawk was doing. He was hesitant. I mean, he still did whatever he did because he was there, but he seemed hesitant. He didn't know how to say no. So that was tough at the end there. You know, Hawk is really buying into these ideas of strike first, no mercy. Kreese isn't helping any because Kreese believes it. I mean, Kreese is the driving force behind it. Of course, he's going to push that narrative. And it's a sad thing to see. Definitely an interesting episode. I just said that they haven't really showed the dynamic between Johnny and Robbie in a while, and while they didn't have any interaction this episode, Johnny definitely felt it. And I said before, Johnny's an emotional person. His response was emotional. Instead of going to talk to Robbie, he decided to have a few drinks. Miguel's mom seemed to talk some reason into him, which was good. Still Daniel, though, needs to improve on his communication. Johnny said, I don't know what you're talking about. Instead of Daniel explaining, he goes off on these ideas of, I don't have to explain, and nothing ever gets resolved. It's amazing how Eli, or Hawk, is so I mean, I kind of get it, but he's super abrasive, and he's trying to be so dominant that he forgot what oppression was. He forgot where he was at when he felt like he had no control, like he had no power. And instead of using that to say, I don't need to do this, instead, he uses that to be an empowered source and oppress others. And I'm not fond of that, because I always talk about that shift of mentality that comes with power from those that don't have and then have, and their actions towards others. Usually, when someone's oppressed, they gain power, they'll become an oppressor. It's a sad thing to see. And I'm hoping that they turn Eli around and realize, hey, I messed up. I should have not done this. Because when you have the ability to hurt, and you've been on the receiving side of hurt, empathy should allow us to help others thrive, in my opinion. So seeing Eli doing this is kind of a sad thing for the character, but these are pivotal moments for him where he went from being a victim to being empowered, and now doing whatever he's doing. So when Daniel said something about them stealing the Medal of Honor, he felt that, and I think that's when he realized maybe he did something wrong. We'll see what happens, but realistically, it was just like, man, you kind of messed up there. And the problem is with Hawk is that he's got Johnny, who kind of gives some boundaries, but then you have Kreese, who has no boundaries and fully buys into strike first, strike hard, no mercy. So I hope they can help Eli out. I hope Johnny can. We already saw half of Johnny's dojo switch over to Daniel's dojo at the end of that episode. Now, I don't know whether they're switching or not, I guess. I don't know. But but they definitely left. We'll see what lesson Johnny learns from that. Robbie, man, Robbie's character is improving, and now that he's been following up with his character, I'm starting to like his character a little bit more. Because now he has a basis for the things he does. Like, he has a reason for the things he does. And he actually stops and thinks about, hey, I'm about to do this. Is this right? Is this wrong? Even when he was about to have an intimate moment with Sam, he paused and said, I can't do this. You're Daniel's daughter. Daniel has been good to me. And that was the right thing to do, I think. If he's attracted to her, and he doesn't have some type of relationship with her because of Daniel, I think that's wrong. Daniel may disapprove because it's Johnny's kid, but seeing Robbie pick up on Daniel's teachings, I hope Daniel approves. Not for the sake of the relationship of Robbie and Sam, because really, realistically, I don't want to see a relationship there, because I think it's gonna mess up the dynamic that they have going. But you know, I can understand for the sake of the story if that's what they're gonna do. So, while I hope they don't go there, I understand if they do. You know, we got the new character, Tori, who I don't know what her story is. I don't know if she's playing Miguel. Miguel doesn't know any better, I think, because I don't think he's ever been there. And I can't even say Tori has, and I can't say that's who she is. But realistically, from the little bit that we've seen with her not having a problem stealing, not having a problem fighting, not having a problem communicating, when it comes to being upfront, at least, I don't take her as somebody who's serious. So whatever's happened with her and Miguel might take it serious. I don't think she is. At least not at the moment. Will she later? Maybe. But at the moment, I don't think she's... I think it's like, you're there, I'm here. Why not? You know? I don't think Miguel considers that, because he's not that type of kid from what we've seen. So that was an interesting episode, the way it ended with, again, Johnny and Daniel being at it. It sucks that they vandalized Daniel's dojo. And even his car that he has an emotional attachment to. But hopefully some of this stuff gets resolved in the next few episodes. We're halfway through the season. As much as I'm liking the season, I feel like they're just throwing too much at the show. Where it's really keeping some of these main characters off the forefront. You know, Miguel, we've hardly seen or heard from him this season. What's going on with that? And then you introduce a new character, Tori. Okay. And then you bring Dimitri in and build up on him a little bit. And then you push Eli's story a little bit more. Okay, that's fine. But I think they could have addressed it through Miguel and Eli. That's just my thoughts. But you know, we'll see what happens. Great episode. Only 5 episodes left. Curious to see where this dynamic goes. So I really can't wait. As always, I appreciate you all. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know if there's anything I missed. Anything you think I should have pointed out. And if you like this video, please click that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't yet, please. And click that bell to be notified when I drop the next video. Appreciate you all. And I'll see you on the next one.